Good morning, Bulldogs. Happy Monday, September the 28th. I'm going to go over your week at a glance with you, show you what we have for this week, and then we'll look at your spelling words, your vocabulary words, and then today's assignment. All right. First, you go to your week at a glance. So when you open up your teams, you'll go to class notebook, and then your content library, week at a glance. You'll click on this week, and here it is. Shows you what we're doing each day. I've had a few people ask about videos. I do not upload the videos or release the videos till the night before the assignment's due the next day. This keeps y'all from getting too far ahead of me and the class, the face-to-face learners. I'm trying to keep us all on the same page, especially for assignment-wise when I put grades in the grade book. So that's why you don't see the videos until the night before or the day of. So today we're going to go over your spelling list, your vocabulary for the story we're reading this week, and we have your assignment on forms is a nonfiction passage called Are You Squidding Me? We're going to be working on nonfiction more this week. All right, so there's your week at a glance. It also has your spelling list on it. So if you click on that, what's going on there? Sorry. Oh, I already had it open at the bottom. Okay, so here you go. You make it big. You've got educate, fascinate, imitate, advertise, supervise, criticize, impose, corrode, cyclone, envelope, contribute, ridicule, distribute, module, episode, cooperate, participate, survive, acquire, and recognize. Your challenge words are meteorite, accumulate, and retaliate. These words are words that have a vowel, consonant, E pattern, and they make that last syllable a long vowel. You can hear the long A in the word educate. Remember the E is silent. Fascinate, you hear the long A. Criticize, long I. Episode, long O. Remember, these are your spelling words for the next 2 weeks. Your test won't be till Friday, October the 11th, and we will be doing different activities with those through the week. Okay, and then I'm going to go through your vocabulary. We are reading the story in your My View literacy book this week called Twins in Space. And this is the vocabulary that you will have a quiz over on Friday. Identical means appearing to be exactly the same. Radiation is energy that travels in the form of waves outward from a source, such as the sun. Duplicate is exactly the same as another. Comparison, the examination of things to see how they are similar. DNA, which is the substance in cells that determines the characteristics of a living thing. And chromosome, parts of DNA and cells that hold the genes. These are in your book, in your My View Literacy book, in the story that we're reading this week on page 88. We will need those. You will have a quiz over those on Friday, and we'll have some assignments with them this week. All right. So now I'm going to go on to your assignment for today. So click on assignments. It's the 928 nonfiction passage, Are You Squidding Me? And you see here you've got 2 pictures and then the forms. The pictures are the story that we'll read. going to go ahead and read this. The kraken is a legendary sea monster that lives off the coast of Greenland and Norway. According to stories, it is huge and has enormous tentacles. These long arms can reach all the way to the top of a ship's main mast. The monster is then able to wrap its arms around a vessel and capsize it. One tall tale tells of a group of sailors building a camp on some small islands. Later, the sailors realized that these islands were humps on the back of a kraken. What is most interesting about the kraken is the legend is likely based on a real and scary sea creature known as the giant squid. Giant squids have been found up to 33 feet long, which is about the size of a small bus. A giant squid has 8 arms and 2 longer tentacles. These tentacles are like whips. A squid uses them to bring food close to its mouth, which is shaped like a parrot's beak. Giant squid have the largest eyes in the animal kingdom. Their eyes are the size of beach balls and help them see objects in the dark ocean. There isn't much information available about the giant squid. That's because they live in the coldest and deepest parts of the ocean. Scientists have only been able to study them when their dead bodies wash up onto beaches. In times past, sailing ships were made of wood and were smaller than most modern engine-powered ships. Sailors in the old days were more worried about the safety and what might live beneath the ocean's surface. Sometimes a ship tangled with a large sea creature. When the surviving sailors told their stories, they called the creature a kraken. They said the kraken was as big as an island, could pull a ship to the bottom of the sea, and loved to eat sailors. Now it is believed that giant squid attacked these smaller ships. The squid most likely thought it was grabbing a whale. That's still scary, but not quite as frightening as being grabbed by the kraken. All right, if you go to forms, it has the questions for you. What is paragraph 2 mainly about? What can you conclude about the kraken? What words from the selection help you understand the meaning of tentacles? Why don't scientists know much about the giant squids? How have giant squids adapted to life in the deep ocean? How does the author help the reader understand the size of a giant squid? Which statement is most likely true? How many limbs does a giant squid have? What is the best summary of this selection? When you get finished, hit submit and turn it in. And that is your assignment for today. If you have any questions, email me or you can chat on here. I have been hearing from a lot of you. If you have anything you need for me to know, just chat on there or again, email me and I will get back with y'all. Y'all have a great day.